What's up, guys? It's Devin. Have a unique PSA reveal today. Definitely different than I think any PSA reveal I've done. This is a all ticket order. So this is PSA ID number 11460075. This was 8 tickets sent in underneath the value service level. It was shipped out on June 6th and came back October 6th. So this is probably one of the longest turnaround times I've had for an order. I heard this is fairly typical for tickets, dual service, and packs. They're much slower than card grading. This one took 122 days start to finish. So definitely kind of a wild turnaround time there. But luckily for the person who submitted these are all for one person. It's all part of his personal collection, all events that he's attended over his lifetime. So the time frame of the return didn't matter as much. It would obviously be nice if it was quicker, but it is what it is. We will go over these grades. I don't really know what to expect. I don't necessarily think I'm going to expect 10s. I would like a couple high grades and like the 7, 8, 9. If we can get 110, that would be sweet. But it's definitely different than like the card orders that we submit where, you know, we're talking about having a gem rate of 50% or higher in order to be satisfied with the order. I think this is definitely just getting them slabbed. Hopefully they're in as good a condition as we think, and there's a couple of high grades, but we'll take a look and see what happens. So I want to say there's Super Bowl tickets. I can't remember if there's March Madness tickets, and then I want to say there's a couple concert tickets. We'll have to see. I'll do my best to get these in the frame. They're going to be kind of difficult. PSA 6. This is going to be 1993 Bruce Springsteen. This is a stub. Ticket stub. PSA 6 there on that ticket. Like I said, kind of tough to fit it in the screen, so I'll do my best to kind of show it at an angle. PSA 6 for that Bruce Springsteen. PSA 5 for this Bruce Springsteen. This is going to be a full ticket from 1993. There you can kind of see the full ticket. PSA 5 there for that Bruce Springsteen. All right, this looks like it's going to be a Super Bowl. I think this is a ticket stub. PSA 7, that's pretty sick. 2007, between Indianapolis and Chicago. Peyton Manning was the MVP. Very cool, very cool. PSA 7 there on that Super Bowl ticket stub. Another, I'm assuming, Super Bowl. PSA 5, 2006, between Pittsburgh and Seattle. Hines Ward was the MVP. PSA 5 on that ticket stub. There's the full ticket stub. So PSA 5. So 7 was the best grade there on some of the smaller tickets. Now these are even larger. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of these in. This is going to be crazy. This is very difficult. That is going to be a PSA 8. PSA 8, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show the label. You can kind of see it at the end there. Like I said, it is very difficult. This is the 2012 Super Bowl. So this is between the Giants and New England. Eli Manning was the MVP. So PSA 8 there for that one. That's a full ticket. So that's pretty gnarly. PSA 8. That's our best grade so far. Can we sneak in a 9 or 10? Another full ticket. PSA 4 on this one. Same Super Bowl. 2012 between the Giants and New England. Eli Manning was the MVP. This is the red variation of the ticket. PSA 4. So 1 8 and 1 4. Another large one. PSA 5 on this ticket. 2010 Super Bowl between New Orleans and Indy. Drew Brees was the MVP. This is the orange variation of the ticket. Like I said, I apologize, but it's really hard for me to show the label in there. These things are just massive. Very hard to fit everything on the camera. And then switching it up for the last one in MLB. We're going to go PSA 5, the 2006 World Series. Game 2, Tigers won 3-1 over the Cardinals. Game 2. Very cool. So that was a PSA 5. So PSA 8 was the best grade. Then there was a PSA 7. I think the majority were right around that like PSA 5 range. So that was the 8 tickets. Very cool to get those graded for the customer and get those slabbed up so you can store them and display them. And they can maintain their condition that they're in, which is pretty cool. If you're curious and want to do a special order like this is what I consider a special order. Me and the customer communicated through email specifically what the cost was going to be, and everything like that. Everything was done through email communication. If you're interested, just shoot me an email. That email of mine I'll have at the bottom of the screen here. It's also on my website, which is linked in the description of this video. If you're curious to grade tickets, packs, dual service, vintage, anything of that nature that's not on my website, just shoot me an email and I'll do my best to tell you what the cost would be, what I think the turnaround time would be, and kind of help you out in getting your collectibles graded. So thanks for watching this unique one. Like I said, I don't typically do tickets. This was a cool order of 8 tickets. Definitely a fun little span there. You got Super Bowl, World Series, Bruce Springsteen concert. Stuff. It was a fun one. So thanks for watching. Everybody have a great day and don't forget to smile. Later, guys.